Your number one safety in the 2023 draft class is?
I'm going with Jartavius Martin, a.k.a. they call him Quan on the streets,
They
okay?
do.
So I will call him Quan.
Yeah, and on the field, too.
Mama
Yeah.
named him Jartavius. We're going to call him Quan, okay?
Yeah.
But first off,
Happy birthday. It's his birthday today.
oh, it's happy birthday.
He just turned
I knew
23.
It. Welcome. You're Chris Simms Unbuttoned, Ahmed Fareed,
Yeah.
top safety in the
Yeah.
draft. Happy birthday. That's my gift to you.
Oh.
You have to come on the podcast next week for free as long as I want.
It was on Monday, Pete says. Belated,
Oh, you
but
screwed
still.
it up. Okay,
Sorry.
fine. Sorry. All right. All
Close,
right.
though. Close.
We're close. He's still getting a birthday gift from us. First off, why didn't anybody tell me that the Fighting Illini have a bunch of psychos in their secondary that I was going to love? I mean, what? If I knew that, I would have been the biggest Fighting Illini fan this year. I mean, it's just another dude along the same lines of Devin Witherspoon. Now, it's not Devin Witherspoon, don't get me wrong, right? But the mentality, the play, oh my gosh, right? And this guy here, this is where he's rare, okay? Free safety, for sure. I can be a high-level free safety. I'm not sure he can't be a high-level nickel guy, too. You know, again, some of these college teams, this is what they do. It's like, oh, this formation, oh, hey, you got to go down there and cover the slot. I know we only got 2 safeties in, but you got to cover them. Man-to-man, get on there, man-to-man. So you get to see them in those type of situations. He's got very good coverage skills. I mean, amazing cover skills. The only thing he's missing as far as, like, he'd be in the top corner convo is just pure top-end, like, speed, right? Where you'd go, oh, maybe 6 gear isn't quite there. Like when you see them running down a open field, like a running back running down the sideline, you can see what 6 gear looks like because Devin Witherspoon's running, and you go, oh, there's 6 gear, right? This guy's got 5.5, but not 6. But again, he's super short area, fast and explosive. His 10 is 147.
Yes.
So that tells you how he can come out of a break and do all of that, right? So for a safety, he has elite cover skills, let alone I'm not sure he's not an awesome, nickel slot, right? A guy that Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, that's who I kind of compared him to a degree. Yeah, safety. Yeah, get down here, nickel. He can cover slot receivers and do all that. And then, damn, if they run the toss sweep or an edge run, he will go in and throw his body around like a psycho. And that's what he does. So that's where I loved him. He got great range in the back end, turns and runs with ease, has great feet, good hips. They put him in some tough spots. I mean, it tells you how talented they are because, I mean, they make him man up some receivers where you're like, whoa, this is tough. But he is more than willing to take on the challenge, has that attitude I love, right? Mm-hmm. Can really accelerate out of the back pedal and come downhill, even as a free safety, and be a presence in the run game in a flash. He's going to be a smaller defense type of guy that I think, a team like the Colts, the 49ers, I could see them liking him. The Seattle scheme, the Colts, Gus Bradley, he's on the edge nickel, he's free safety, he's kind of doing all that stuff, but man, he's a player. He will be a great free safety. He's going to be an awesome nickel too. His nickel cover skills are really good. There's only one guy we're going to talk about in this class that has better nickel cover skills than this guy coming up in a little while. But yeah, as you could tell, I'm super, super pumped about this kid.
I want to emphasize again how athletic he is. And I think we have his nonagon for that. He had the best 10-yard split in broad jump of any safety at the combine this year. The highest vertical jump of any position. The highest vertical of any position. What was it? 44 inches.
That's through your legs dunking stuff. That's what that is. At 5'11".
5'11", he's dunking easy.
He definitely is. I mean, yes.
So his athleticism, unquestioned. Now, NFL.com, your guy Lance over there says about him, buttery smooth hip swivel, as you mentioned.
Right.
Looks awesome, but has just average route recognition. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he sees that. I don't. As a free safety, man, I felt like he had great feel for what was coming along.
Well, he had 15 forced incompletions last season, which, according to Pro Football Focus, tied for 6th most among Power 5 defensive backs.
So, I mean, like those two comments you just make conflict each other
they
from two different
right. That's what I'm here for. I'm throwing stuff.
I'm
just throwing stuff at you and seeing how you handle it.
It just tells you this is the world they're in there. Free safety, I mean, first off, he hits and he's there as soon as guys catch the ball a lot, to where I was like, whoa, I mean, he has a great feel for the game. You know, is he talking about the route recognition maybe when he's in the slot and there's some plays he gets beat there?
Maybe.
Yeah, he gets beat there. But he's playing in the slot sometimes where it's like there's no help, there's nothing anywhere. It's just like, hey, you're in the middle of the field against a guy that runs 4.4. Cover him everywhere. Oh, he caught a pass on you. Negative grade. How dare you? Like, come on, that's insane. He's not going to be – we didn't say he's Deion Sanders. I mean, I don't even know if Deion can cover in some of the situations he's put in. So – I did not see that at all.
Yeah,
I did not. I think this is a guy that's incredibly instinctive. Like I said, it could be Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He could be Mike Hilton, right? Who's this awesome slot for the Cincinnati Bengals, slot cover guy. That's really where I'm looking at. And man, I love your measurables you just talked about, right? The loose hips, the explosion, all of that. You see the explosion, the hitting, and you can just see it even in the breakdown and tackling. It's just so here, and weave through this guy, and I got to turn and run. I mean, it's flawless. I love him.
And he delivers blows. He's not just trying to tackle.
He brings it.
Well,
he wouldn't be number 1 if he didn't bring it. You know that. This is why I love Illinois. They got another psycho we're going to talk about in a minute. They just bring it and come. They don't even think twice about it.
So here's why I think you have an advantage sometimes on this, is because you're digging into this tape now for the first time. The chatter on him hasn't been one of the top guys or one of the top safeties. And Pete, I think we have, and Kristen back there, the mock draft database, which I always go to all the time. I think it's a great way to get where the consensus is on some of these players. You look back in December, he was not even on mock draft radar. I mean, we're talking undrafted guy. This is not a guy we're going to draft. And then you get into the end of January until now. You just see it if you're watching on Peacock and YouTube. It creeps up from like, now he's like a end of the draft pick, and now it's like, hold on, wait a second, is he third, second round guy here? And he's creeping up there because he's right now, according to the mock drafts out there, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th consensus safety, but I think the community's just been a little late on him.
Yeah, I would agree. The tools are there for a big time player. The attitude is there, the physicality is there, the versatility is there, right? So, to me, it's best safety in the draft. Like I said, with that nickel back, ability as well. And I wrote 45 to 65, right? I wrote somewhere in that range. That's the way I kind of looked at it, and I'm super excited. He's definitely one of my man crushes at the draft. Yo, thanks for watching, homies. It's the off season, but there's no off season for us here at Unbuttoned. Me, Ahmed Fareed, we're going to hit all the stories. So hit subscribe for us, okay? We got a ton coming up. My draft prospect rankings, my Simms top 40 quarterback countdown, and videos of me and NFL QBs playing catch and talking about their development and mechanics. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. See you soon.